guys, thanks so much for joining me again today for another December daily video. So for today I've got day 3 and day 4 for you. I decided to kind of merge them together just mainly because they're actually relatively short. So let's get started. Now, the day 3, I decided to talk about the story of Christmas music, Christmas songs, and so day 3 was the first day that I've heard a Christmas song on the radio. So I decided to kind of talk about that and how much I like listening to Christmas music. So now the first thing I'm going to do here is I was actually going to use this piece here, this chipboard piece, which I've got from Heidi Swap. So I bought this pack from Spotlight, which is essentially like Michael's for some of you who live in the US. So the pack, this chipboard pack itself is actually called Countdown Numbers from Heidi Swap. Now what you'll soon see is that it actually won't work as well. I'm using this white foil, which I think it's too close to the printed part or the chipboard part itself. So when I pull it out, it looks like it was just white on white, which didn't look that great. I was hoping that it would look really glossy, so you can actually see the chipboard part, which is kind of not foil, and the part that's foil. And I think that there's also a problem with there might be a problem with the heat as well. I'm not really sure. It was really hot and the foil itself stuck onto the folder. So next time I probably would use a heat set number 4 instead. But anywho, I went ahead and used something else. So I am using these chipboard stickers, sorry, not chipboard stickers, these alphabet stickers, which are from the Felicity Jane kit. So during the month, I believe there were issues with the delivery of the actual chipboard, the actual alphabet stickers that we were supposed to be getting. And so I think we got these puffy stickers, so the one I'm using here as a kind of replacement. And then we got delivered another pack, which is the one that is on the left, the far left side, which is chipboard letters. And I think these puffy stickers one are actually supposed to be for the Christmas kit that you can order separately, not as subscription, etc. And yeah, so I'm kind of grateful for that because I really like these puffy stickers, and seeing them in real life, they're actually really pretty. They're quite similar to the ones that are in the you get from the Alouette's main kit, except you get many more letters, as you can see there. And yeah, so they're really, really pretty. So I spell out the word 3. And now I am using my notes to write down my journaling. So with December daily, because I don't do all the days the day after, I don't scrap the day after or really soon after. I try to keep a record of what of my story, of my journaling, just by emailing it to myself, to be honest, and the subject title is, December daily, day 1 or day 2, day 3, etc. And that's been working really well because, sometimes, our lives are very busy. And, I also went on holiday, for a big chunk of December. So I know that I wasn't going to be able to keep up with this whole thing, during the first 25 days, and that's okay. And so I just want to make sure that I remember what I was thinking about. So emailing myself was actually quite a good thing. And you also don't need you have your phone with you all the time, which is great, and you don't need to have the same book or carrying your book with you, etc., because you can use your phone. So that's why I thought it was really cool. And so the next thing I am doing here is I pick out this die cut piece, the embossed die cut piece, which is from the Alouette's main kit. And I'm also going to be using a pattern paper, which is from her kit as well. And I'm just trimming that down. So I'm using this polka dot one, which is black and white. And now I'm thinking about adding some embellishments. And I decided to use some of these puffy stickers, which are from the Hip Kit Club's November kit. So I'm just thinking what, which colour I want to use, etc. So I decided to go with kind of pinkish and light blue. Actually, now that I'm looking at the page itself, I realise that the polka dot, even though it looks like a black and white polka dot pattern there, it's actually not black and white. In real life, it's actually kind of reddish, green, and blue, etc. So, and now I am just putting that into the pocket, and I'm moving on to the day number 4. So for day number 4, I decided to scrap about our visit to our chocolate store. So our favourite chocolate store, which is called Hakes. It's actually a kind of a national brand. But they make really nice chocolate. We went to their factory a number of years ago, and when we went there last time, we bought this kind of, I think it's called the Christmas pudding truffle, and that was really delicious and full of alcohol and really really delicious. And so since then we've been buying these every year during December, and so that this year is no exception. So I am using this piece of chipboard here, which is it's the number 4, is from the Felicity Jane kit, November kit. And I'm also using this scallop transparent piece, which is from the Felicity Jane kit as well. And to adhere that down, I use the glossy accent. And for things that are relatively transparent, like transparency, die cut pieces, etc., I would use glossy accent. And the way I glue that down is just apply a little bit of glue onto your finger, and then just rub that onto the back of that vellum piece, and that works really quite well. And it's actually you can't see the glue at all if you're really applying, trying to apply it quite evenly. And I think it's been working better than the Xyron machine, in my opinion. Just mainly because even though the Xyron kind of works quite well usually, sometimes you can still see the glue lines there. So, and then what did I do? I added some journaling. I talked about we dropped by Hakes and we got some Christmas pudding truffles, and it's been an art tradition for a number of years, as I said before, since we visited their factory. Now I'm also going to be adding some die cut pieces, and these are from, once again, the Hip Kit Club, and I'm adding some of those leaves as well. And now I'm thinking what I want to do with that last panel there. And I decided I picked out these chipboard stars, and the pack itself is actually from, I think it's from the 2014 December Daily main kit. I don't know whether there were any other kits, but I bought it from Aliwat store, and it comes in the kit. And now I am just looking through some pattern papers for to put in that pocket there. I decided to go with this one, which I think it's actually the Hip Kit's exclusive paper. I think it's called 'Tis the Season, and it's designed by Kim Watson, which I think she's amazing at what she does. These pattern papers are beautiful. So. And now I'm just adhering these one massive star there, and then I'm also adding a piece of word phrase sticker, which is from the main December Daily kit from Aliwat's. And that is it, you guys. Thanks so much for joining me again today, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed it. And here's some close-up. If you want YouTube to let you know when my next video comes out, please subscribe, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye!